Hey everybody, it's Liam. Welcome to Dragon Quest. I almost said Builders. Nope, that's a different video game. Just Dragon Quest. There's no parentheses. Dragon Quest 11. Last time we just didn't do very good in the horse race, but the plot was not concerned with that. We came in second, and that was good enough for the prince. I don't know what's going on. And now I don't really. No, I think we're supposed to talk to the prince in the palace because he's like, yo, I'm gonna get you the rain bow. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So I think that's where we are right now. This is a good game though. It's good. It's a good video game for the boys and girls of the world who they love the lights and the colors. So on stream, because this is the question that I have for people when I know them, AFK, in real life, IRL. Do I talk to you by your real name, which I know, or do I use your Twitch handle in online conversations? Look at all these kitties that are all over this palace. You'd think the cats run the place. As you wish, I don't mind. Alright. Look at all the kitty cats. Meow. Yeah, exactly. They gave the kitties the run of the kingdom. Why are there so many cats in the palace? I don't know. Anyways, so we're gonna go advance the plot a bit. Look at that lean. Plot time.
Truly, I am humbled. All I have ever desired is to fulfill my duties as a prince and as a knight. Father, if I may, I have promised to assist these travelers. Would you permit me to explain?
Gladly, my son. It warms my heart to see you aiding those in need. Truly, you have taken the knight's pledge to heart.
So the prince is actually a slacker.
Thank you, Father. The truth of the matter is that my friends here have come to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow.
Your Majesty, the beast has returned. It attacked one of our men while we were out on patrol. The Slayer of the Sands is back? Why must the accursed creature always appear on this, the happiest day of the year? We will stand for this no longer. I must dispatch my finest knights and ensure that the fiend never again returns to terrorize the celestial sands.
This day of the year is the Sand National,
But wait.
sort of like the Olympics
My
of
boy, the fates are
Gallopolis.
speaking to us. Capturing the Slayer would be the perfect way to show your people what a fine knight you have become.
What? Oh, Father, so many of our bravest men have confronted the creature and perished.
So the
Surely,
prince has convinced
I do not
everybody
stand
he's
a
a big swinging deal. He's a big boy. But he's just been slacking and
It is the most
probably
able heart,
philandering.
the most humble, but you cannot hide your true feelings. You are trembling with excitement. This is your moment, Faris, my boy. Capture the Slayer and take your place in history.
But very well, Father. Yay! I shall begin my preparations right away. A thousand pardons. The rainbow will have to wait. Meet me in my chambers. There is something we must discuss.
Poor guy.
Just
He's in trouble.
breathe.
We impersonated him in the horsey race, in the big old horse contest. And we didn't even win, but apparently that was good enough for him. But now he's gonna have to, I don't know, show off to the kingdom with his acts of bravery. So it's getting worse for him. It's getting worse. How are you doing this evening? How's life treating you, Evia? I'm saying that right? In my Canadian accent?
Oh, please. Please, I beg of you. The Slayer of the Sands will tear me limb from limb unless you aid
Perfecto.
me. Have pity on a desperate soul. Oh.
Spoken like a true desert knight. Seriously, can't you handle this on your own?
No! No, such a thing is impossible! I am no knight! I neglected my training! I allowed my vassals to fight all my battles for me! Oh, it is not my fault! I am an only child! I was coddled from birth and praised for the most insignificant of achievements!
Poor Prince Hot Pants.
I did not wish to disappoint my parents or my people, so I found ways of seeming to fulfill their expectations without necessarily doing so. But the more I fulfilled them, the more their expectations
Exactly,
grew.
rich boy
And
problems.
now, finally, they expect the impossible.
The hens have finally come to roost, as they say.
Don't you see? If you refuse to help me, I will be sent to my doom, and through no fault of my own. Please, will you take pity on your old friend?
One more time. One more time. Just last time. Uno más.
And fear not.
One
I will
last
speak
time.
to my father about the rainbow as soon as the beast is captured. We must make preparations to depart immediately. I will await you at the castle gates.
What a pathetic excuse for a prince. Goodness knows what'll become of Gallopolis with him in charge.
You know, like, at least he knows how to hire the right
Mustn't be
people.
so
He knows how to
hard on you,
delegate.
Veronica.
It's an important part of
Sure,
leadership.
It can't be easy growing up with everyone expecting so much of you.
It's knowing when you need somebody else to do it for you. So he might actually not be that bad, because it's like, you know, if we're gonna take a step back here, he's clearly in a virtue ethics society, which says that the person who should lead should be the person who's most capable. And so what happens is you get people who need to, like, kill dragons and ride around on horses real good, who need to then take on leadership, and it turns out you don't learn anything about, like, delegating responsibility by riding a horse really fast, okay? So I think he might actually have what it takes to be a good leader, because he's able to recognize talent and assign it accordingly to the appropriate challenges, right? And also he's like a hottie, so that's good too. Got charisma. You need that spunk, right? The Slayer of the Sands has appeared. At times such as these, it's more important than ever to remain vigilant. But he's a liar? Yeah, well, I think the thing, like, yeah, that's a fair point. He is a liar. That's, you know, that's true. Part of it is, though, that it seems like he's not gotten caught yet. And I think, you know, when people are growing up, if they never ever encounter the downside of a lie, the moral issue of lying is just a hypothetical to them. Wait for the camera. There you are. I have instructed my men to wait outside the city gates. Come and join us as soon as you are ready. Facts. It's really how it works. So, while I'm not condoning it, I'm not also condemning him. The characters in this game are really good, because this is a relatable issue, even though he's a prince, right?
How could you do this to us? You have volunteered us for certain death. Fear not, trusted retainers. We do not journey into the jaws of danger alone. Ha! Impeccable timing as always. Allow me to introduce our knights in shining armor. These brave adventurers have agreed to capture the Slayer for us. Now, the beast's lair is said to be located deep within the Celestial Sands. The fastest route is through the checkpoint to the west. We march immediately for Gallopolis! For Gallopolis.
Or Gallopolis. I love the name of the city because they love horses, right? Gallopolis. Gallop. It's like the city of Gallop. It's good. These Dragon Quest dudes know how to write.
Little one? Oh, I'd hate to miss a good beast hunt.
Salvador. Or Sylvando. I forget his name. Oh! Oh my.
There's no such thing as a good beast hunt, friend. If I were you, I'd run along back to the circus.
Like how slick his hair is.
Well, aren't you just a lovely, patronizing little dear?
Look at those eyebrows.
I'm worried about the half-wit prince getting himself killed. Can I come with you or not?
It was probably Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Sky. That'd be my... That was the best-selling one. Yeah, you can go. You're a heartthrob. You're a Latin American heartthrob. We need you on this team.
Lead on, darling.
Dragon Quest IX, yeah. Probably Dragon Quest IX. Fox. Hey Lynn, how's it going? Dragon Quest 6 was also really popular in the North Americas on the DS. How's it going, Lynn? Welcome to the channel. Mon frere. Comment ça va? What a good video game. We came second in the big international horse race. He's going epic. You? Wouldn't it be two? Et toi? C'est bon? Magnifique? I'm doing good. Sylvando, the Latin American heartthrob, even though there's no Latin American in this game, has joined my team. So there's nothing to complain about anymore, right? And I'm just gonna set this up so that the game plays itself for a bit, so I can talk to you. Harvesting the cactus, yes. The reaping. Ours will be the kingdom of cacti. That's right, baby. This game is so snazzy. It's a great looking game. If it plays great, it looks great. I'm just blown over by how interesting all the characters in this game are. Like somehow they make the rich boy problems of this king character or this prince character relatable. You know what I mean? Like he ends up in a conundrum because of a mistake that he compounded over and over again by telling increasingly small... I'm playing the full version, playing the real version. But he told increasingly small lies until he found himself in a problem that he couldn't lie his way out of, and now his life is threatened on account of it, and he's on a redemption tale, right? I'm playing it on the Nintendo Switching console. Oh, this is a big one. Oh.
Let's go.
Let's go. LEGSGO. Oh, it came out on Friday, so it's been out since then. Come on, Sylvando. Oh yeah. But that cactus guy's having a bad time. I don't know where the demo ends, but I think it's before where we are now. Let's just give him a big old bang. Good work, Veronica. You're a killer. Ah, we're all on fire. Stop hitting the little girl. Oh, she's in trouble. Okay. How you doing there, Lynn? Epically, I suppose. I'm glad to hear that. How's your weekend been? Oh, baby. Taking you out. It's been good. C'est bon. Oh, Sylvando. I'm swooning. Finished 3 houses for the 3rd time, but on Dimitri's route. Is it like a Dimitri's like toll road? How did he get his own route? What do you mean by that? What's Dimitri up to these days? Is he a Latin American heartthrob? This is the new measure by which you measure games now. Magical mending plus 10. That sounds like what we want. Like, you know, the 3 houses. Okay, so Dimitri is one of the house guys. I guess he wouldn't be a Latin American heartthrob. He might be like an Eastern European heartthrob. Dimitri is. There he is. Bum ba dum bum bum ba. But there's one more route. Is it a secret route where you get to play as the house elves? You won't spoil it though. The odds of me playing Fire with 3 houses are pretty low. I gotta admit. I'm sure it's a great game. I just with this game in my life, I don't know where I would find the time to go on to play Fire Emblem 15 houses. The church route? Oh, where do you get to be a bishop or something? Such good voice acting. You saved the Archbishop from getting murdered? Why are people trying to kill the Archbishop? Wow, okay. Let's get a heal in. I bet the Archbishop doesn't like being killed so much. He's probably not on board for that. He's the god of the game? Is he like the god of the game manifested in the Archbishop? Or is he like literally Jesus Christ? And that's how they all died. Okay. Bum 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 bee dum bum bum bum. Oh, okay. One of these characters who's secretly a dragon. I remember I played a little bit of Fire Emblem Fates, but it seemed like it turned out that everybody in that game was secretly a dragon. Like, 30 minutes into the game, your character is suddenly secretly a dragon. Yeah, it seemed really, really corny to me. From Stiffelhelm, the Sultan of Gallopolis is giving special provision in these ruins. The stars can be seen so clearly from here in the desert. That's why I think the stars here were used in some sort of star-related ceremony. I would certainly hope so. I played like a little bit of Fates, and then was like, this is wicked dumb. I'm sorry for Fire Emblem Fates lovers out there, but it was rough. It was really, really rough. The only... See, like, if you're gonna have a game with secret dragons in it, right? Like, okay, that's a plot choice that you can make. But it's another thing if, like, every other character is secretly a dragon, or has, like, a dragon spirit, or, like, their magic uses dragon spirits, and so they have, like, a value pack of dragon spirits in their inventory at all time. So this person is like a low-key dragon? Like they're not even bragging about it? They're just sort of like secretly a dragon? Crabber-dabber-doo! This crab is secretly a dragon in the game. I like that she says whoosh. Crabber-dabber-doo. This guy is not going down without a fight. There we go. She's just sort of like off doing her groceries, doing her own, minding her own business, being a dragon elsewhere in the game, taking it easy. I feel like I'm not like a Fire Emblem expert or anything, but my sense was that there was quite a bit of backlash from Fire Emblem Fates, that people were annoyed that they did like a Pokemon thing with it. And, oh, okay. These are the Spitfires. Apparently these guys are kind of badass, which I'm not surprised by, given what we're experiencing right now. Well, that's gonna hurt. Some people absolutely hated it. I couldn't get through it. Is this a dragon? Let's find out. I don't think it's a dragon. 38 points is pretty good though. Okay, Veronica's dead. Veronica's just dead. She's just dead. The dragon just killed her. Seems like my dude's not doing so great though. How did you feel about Fates? What's your big opinion on the game?
Thanks.
It has very interesting following. What do you mean? Interesting is a, shall we say, an interesting choice. You've not played it, so you can't really weigh in. Whoops, that was a waste of a spell. Oh, well.
You okay?
Oh, okay. And what was that like? You have a pretty good sense of what it's actually like.
Not bad at all.
Alright, we got him. That was close. Very close to there. Yeah, there's some games that, like, definitely are better, I find, are better to watch than they are to, like, actually play yourself or whatnot. Like, I think I would put Fire Emblem Three Houses on in the background while doing something else and just sort of, like, keeping an eye on it to see how, more or less, like, how the game goes. I don't know that I would play it, though. Not any of the difficulties. What are the big differences in Fire Emblem Fates about the different difficulty modes? Horsey wagons. Is there going to be a cutscene here? Looks like yes. Soft focus horses in the foreground.
The heat, the dry air, it is too much, too much. Let us spend the night here. The monster will have to wait.
Oh, Prince.
There you are. As you can see, I have decided to set up camp. We will continue our quest in the morning.
That's right. You get your beauty sleep, Princey dear. You've got a hard day of getting us to do your dirty work for you to be preparing for.
The music is mixed pretty loud, eh, compared to the
Let's
voices.
have a sit down and a nice chat, shall we?
It's pretty loud. Maybe I'll touch it down in the.
So, 2 boys and 2 girls out on a lovely adventure together, huh? How romantic.
In the settings.
But what kind of adventure, I wonder? Come on, spill the beans.
Spill the beans.
To be perfectly honest, we're none too sure ourselves just yet. But for the moment, we're trying to get to Yggdrasil. We need to understand more about the mysteries surrounding the luminary, you see? It's all
That's
to
us.
do with a horrible being called the Dark One. He wants to bring death and destruction to the world. And we want to stop him.
All right, Big Mouth, that's enough. You don't need to tell the jolly jester a whole life story. We barely know him.
The Dark One, huh? What kind of character is that?
My. So there's a dastardly villain coming to steal all the smiles and laughter from the world. And you 4 heroes are on a daring mission to stop him before it's too late. Oh, now that does sound fun.
You got a strange idea of fun.
Is that a villain? Probably.
What about you, Sylvando? What made you leave home and set out on the road?
Dragon Quest games are rarely complicated
you
in
don't
that
want to
way.
hear my boring old stories. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Come on, kiddies. Betty buys.
They have a lot of other subtleties and complexities, but the plot arc, the themes are usually pretty straightforward.
Well, aren't we full of mysteries? What's his deal?
Morning, campers. I hope you slept well. We've got ourselves a Slayer to catch. We're trying to go, we're going to a Slayer concert. They're playing in the desert. They're probably, they're playing at Red Rock. So Dragon Quest games, usually the characters are subtle and interesting and have interesting dynamics. Even though the overall plot arc is going to be your tale as old as time. So there's still going to be a big bad guy who we have to stop from conquering the world. But along the way, we're going to meet interesting people who have complicated relationships with each other. And their characters are actually going to change and develop. We're going to learn things about them. Dimitri, after a 5-year time, looks like a bad guy in every story, even if he's in your unit. Okay, does he have a different frame around his profile picture or whatever, or is he just he just looks frowny and mean? Alright, everyone got healed. Veronica is no longer unconscious. Good work, Veronica. He's just more edgy. Time has aged him poorly. I love their crazy eyes. What's this lizard dude? We're gonna get this lizard dude. A fly fawn. His background is from a massacre. His character background, or his character portrait, the background of it. Destroyed. 70 points. Eric. What a sweetheart. These spritz fires are dangerous little boys. He has a troubled past, as they say. He's a loose cannon with a troubled past. He's one of the best detectives we've got, but he's a loose cannon. Are you gonna have to take his badge away? You're gonna need your gun and your badge, Dimitri. We both know the rules. You knew the rules when you started working at this precinct. But I'm the chief here. You go sicko mode? You never go sicko mode. Because once you go sicko mode, you can't take that back, right? You could spend your youth working at an animal hospital, and you could go to college to become an engineer, and then in your professional life, you could be building bridges and schools in remote areas and providing drinking water to children. But if you go sicko mode once, you're a sicko mode guy forever, right? No one will remember those other things. They'll just talk about that time you decapitated 2 people. That's it. You're done. You can only go sicko mode once, and then there's no going back.
The Slayer of the Sands was last seen here.
The cowardly creature is nowhere to be found. It must have fled in fear. Let us return to the castle and inform my father of our success. The Slayer of the Sands is among us!
Maybe it's a puppy. Or not. That's not a puppy. Some sort of scorpoid.
Up and at him, Principal. Show that filthy thing what real knights are made of.
Oh, Princey Poo. Princey Poo is about
Oh dear.
to do a
Looks
Princey
like
Poo.
poor old Faris has been struck down with stage fright. You soldiers, beat the ears and look after him, will you?
We're gonna have to take care of the
Come on, gang.
scorpoid.
This little drama needs a hero or two.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quota met. Wow. Nice big smears in the brass.
Careful now.
Bow. The quota has been met. Alrighty. What can we do here? Miss? That's garbage. Usually it's easier to buff your own dudes than it is to debuff the enemy, I have found. Usually that seems to be how it goes.
Night.
This guy doesn't seem that bad. Just based off the damage we're doing and whatnot, right? They let you change equipment in this for free, which is nice. We're gonna keep trying to put this guy to sleep.
You want some?
Because the damage is good. Squiddo goes sicko mode. Yeah, just keep hitting him, I guess. It's a lot of claws, so that checks out. Back begins to glow. Eric's confused. Oh, we don't really want that from Eric. How do we get that better? Bedazzle. Does bedazzlement count? I don't think so. Okay, well, I guess we just started hitting it with magic. We got it addicted to crack. We don't really want to accelerate Eric right now. We'll accelerate Veronica.
Accelerate.
She's back. She's back, baby. So far, this thing doesn't seem so bad. Okay, well that's not good. Alright, Eric's gone sicko mode as well. He's too confused to know what to do. Eric came back to his senses. That's great news. Okay, we're gonna accelerate Eric now then. Get some time-made stuff happening here. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna have to go sicko mode back. Do I steal an item from him? Because he might have something good. Or do I do the real decoy and just hit him hard? Let's steal an item. Could be good. Could be good. I'm not really worried about failing this fight anyways.
You're up, partner.
This is a thinking man's game. I don't know how this game handles that. Like whether or not he's got like some sweet epic loot. He didn't have anything. That's ridiculous. Just give me something. Just give me like 5 gold. Don't give me nothing. That's bad. Yeah. Alright, we need some heals. Eric, you're looking pale, buddy. And it's not just because you spent 3 years in a dungeon.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Thanks, Serena. Alright, Eric, what do you got? Put the dude to sleep. You're feeling sleepy. Its hit points haven't changed colors yet, so... I don't know if we've made much progress on it. Who else can we help out here? Wow, I think we need another heal. We can heal Veronica. We can't let Veronica go down. Other dudes can kind of take the hits, right?
Night, night.
Big miss. Spooky Aura. That's what I wanted to use last turn. It somehow failed to. My menuing was that bad. Ow. Eric, stop looking at his back. You dingus.
Yep.
Oh, it only lasts for 1 round, eh? Turns out this is the final boss. And if you lose to the boss in the game, if you die in the game, you die in real life. Wow, Eric's really taking a beating, eh? That's no Gucci. Eric keeps on losing all of his hit points. If he runs out of hit points, he dies. So that's pretty bad for me. Eric, you gotta hit the bad guys with your sword, or else you're gonna get hurt real bad. Alright, his health is yellow now, which is a good sign. We're gonna heal Eric just in case. We can't lose our boy Eric. Glad I healed Eric. Oh, I have a wand! Who needs it the most? She probably needs it the most, because if she goes down, we're in big trouble. If she goes down, we're in big trouble. Alright, Eric, you just gotta start attacking, I think. Eric is like befuddled or something. He can't seem to hit anything. Crackle is freezing things? Yeah, use crack to freeze things. Alright. Veronica needs a heal. Squiddo needs a heal. Yeah, the magic effects in this game are pretty sharp looking. Eric seems to still be unable to hit anybody, which is a pain. So Eric is going to use a medicinal herb on himself for now. Good work, Sylvando. I don't know how much fire damage this guy's going to take. 20 points is good. What do we got? I think we can probably get an attack in here. Maybe we can buff Eric's or is Veronica's hit points, right? I think she's got, or defense. I think she's got a defense down situation right now. Yeah, that's way better. It's way better. I wonder if the buffs and the nerfs conflict with each other or cross each other out.
Snap out of it.
Yeah, please. Thank you, Sylvando. What a helpful man. Eric's accuracy seems to still be in the toilet, though. This is no good. She's into it. Pet powers, go. Laborious Blessing heals all allies, enables HP and MP automatically generate for a wee while. Sounds like what we need. Sounds like what we need.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
That is exactly what we needed. We did go sicko mode. People are going to talk about that from now on, right? Remember that time we were fighting that giant scorpion thing and you guys went sicko mode? Oh, Eric's going sicko mode now. Yeah, let's do it. Eric's going sicko mode.
Now we're cooking.
Well, there you go. Wasn't that impressive looking, but fine. Okay, he's been hit with the thing that makes him more weak to fire and earth, so we're gonna throw some fireballs at him for 32 points of damage. Time to throw the fireballs. We're gonna run really far away. But we kind of already are. Alright, we're gonna shoot him in the butt. Butt shots. Oh, baby. Uh-oh. That's bad. I don't want the bad guy to go sicko mode. Yikes. Okay, well, how am I gonna...
You do get in such scrapes.
I know the boss's hit points are going down. Because you can see the color of his nameplate change. As it gets closer to red, it's an indication that they have fewer hit points. Okay, Eric's cloud is gone, which is good. Because that means Eric can hit things again.
See ya.
I don't think I'm ever going to put that thing to sleep, though. Yes. Exactly. That's why I'm the hero, baby. Wow. He had 1,000 gold on him, but yet I couldn't steal a single item. Eric's magical mending stat is really low. Why did they even bother giving him 4 points? That's funny. Eric learns a new spell, Cock-a-doodle-doo. That's good. That's good. It's a good thing to name a spell. I'm glad the spell's named that.
That will teach you to be so grumpy. Now, hold nice and still while I tie you up.
Oh, Sylvando. Sylvando, rather.
The battle is won! The Slayer of the Sands is bested! All in a day's work for the Prince of Gallopolis!
You did it. You did it, baby.
Did you not? You saw
I think
the
eventually, yeah.
Prince defeat the fiend that terrorized them so.
Yes, Your Highness. Of course, Your Highness.
Just gonna lie to the people, say that he did it single-handedly.
You have my thanks, friend. My heroic feat would not have been possible without your valuable contribution. I still have not forgotten what I promised. I will speak with my father about the rainbow upon my return. You may rest assured of that.
Yeah, you can. I think you can bench characters later because the party gets quite big. But I don't know.
Really, Principal? That's how you're gonna play it? And what do you think they'll be expecting of you next, huh?
You're gonna get yourself killed, buddy.
You speak as though I have a choice! Are you suggesting that I disappoint my father and the citizens of Gallopolis?
I'm not suggesting anything, darling. You do what you need to do.
To Gallopolis, men! We return as heroes! Yeah!
Oh, well, this feels all kinds of wrong. You're right, Sylvando. Nothing's going to change if he keeps on pretending.
He's gonna get himself killed. He's gonna get in a lot of trouble.
I think the poor boy knows that well enough. All he needs is a little push. Anyway, I'd better be getting along. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again soon. Ciao for now, my loves.
Who would you bench if you had to bench? If you could bench a character, who would you do it? Who would you bench? The small girl? You don't like Veronica? I like Veronica. She's got spunk. She's not. Oh. Well then, we're on a dragon quest. We're not building a harem. Veronica is actually the same age as Serena, but was just shrinkified by magic. If that makes you feel any better. But I think we're trying to save the world, not trying to start a family.
Let's go!
So far, like, if Sylvando joined the party, I think he's the one that I would bench, because there's kind of a redundancy there, right? Yeah, just like, you build the... It's like you build the Pokemon team that you think looks good, and then you worry about what their stats are later. You figure out your type coverage and what moves Pokemon are going to have after you've already picked them. Oh no, not Sylvando. I think Eric is way cooler than Sylvando is. There's also sort of like a redundancy there, right? We've already got characters who can do melee. I don't know, maybe I don't know what his abilities are, but he just looks like, I don't know, maybe he's the dancer character archetype from Dragon Quest. the dancer archetype always seems strange to me because usually what they do is just like reorganize your party and let other people like attack instead of them, stuff like that. So it's like, so when you have those types of characters, I always wonder like, why don't I just prestidigitator? He knows how to do prestidigitation. I always wonder like, why wouldn't you just put like a good character in your team instead, rather than just somebody who can give up their move? I don't know. We'll find out. So far, I'm quite happy with this party composition. It's classic, but it's got all the bases. Also, hello, West of the Sun. How you doing there? I hope you're doing well. You don't like dedicated healers? Right. I like a dedicated healer, to be honest. I like it when there's like a quarterback type character who's just like ditching out those big old green numbers. But that's me. Usually, like I like a fighter, a offensive magic person, a defensive magic person, and then a utility character. Whoa, is that what it's like to be a scrub? Have you been reading Scrub Quotes X? Do you know about this Twitter handle, Lynn? If you don't, I think you would really enjoy it. Yeah, Scrub Quotes X is incredible. I love Scrub Quotes X because, like, there's no outlet for that kind of, like, making fun of those people in, like, real life, and you can't really do it because it's unkind. You know what I mean? You can't be mean to people like that. But there's some people who kind of just, like, do need a good tearing down, and I'm not going to be the one to make fun of them. The other thing that's funny about Scrub Quotes X is that they never actually like say mean things about the people they're making fun of on it. They just directly quote them. Let's get rid of this guy. He's a pain in the ass. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I'm not gonna just like read off Scrub Quotes on stream. But it's good stuff. It's funny. You'll get a good laugh. Oh, cool. I got the rare paralyze effect off of that knife. It's bound to happen eventually. Well, whatever the case is, I hope you're doing well, West of the Sun. Just hanging out here with my my good pal Lynn, talking about the Fire Emblem and the JRPGs and the fun and the games.
Another one bites the dust.
It's going to learn Bang. That's good. That's good. That'll be handy to have. Snakeskin. They had a lab today. Oh, he brought Dragon Quest XI to the lab. That's really funny. Yo, what Poogers? What Dragon Quest song do you think Ardrock should play? What would you like to hear?
Didn't get the jump on him.
I
work isn't done yet.
Okay.
Yeah, something slower. The band needs a ballad really badly. We have a lot of like either happy songs, broody songs, or energetic songs, but we don't really have anything that's like mellow in a ballad, low key kind of way. Nothing romantic.
How wonderful.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
We might as well chew through these guys.
And don't come back.
It's gonna be one of the older tunes, the ones that carry through the whole series. Yeah, songs that people will really, really, really recognize. Do you think I'll ever go back to streaming Splatoon? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I haven't left the game by any chance. We kind of had a good talk about this last live stream, where the issue that I had with like speedrunning Splatoon and whatnot is that there was just so many games coming out all the time that I wanted to play, and I was, putting all of my time into playing speedrunning Splatoon. And it wasn't so much that I got tired of playing Splatoon, it was just that like I felt like I was missing some stuff. And you know me, like I work in the games business, and I started to feel like I was falling behind, if that makes sense. Right, there was people in my community, like my colleagues, I was working with that like were playing games that I had heard of but was not playing on account of the fact that I was just playing Splatoon every night. And that was really more what did it. This is just like, I should really be experiencing more what's out there. It was really, really good to do. It was still really good to take that deep of a dive into a game and learn such a thorough amount about it. It was a really valuable experience, and I still really like the game. Still really like the music. I want Octorok to cover more music from Splatoon.
Let's go.
But when the time is right, I'll come back to it. It's not forever. It'll continue to be a while, but
See ya.
there's just other things I'm excited about is all, right? No love lost for Splatoon.
Thanks.
Unless you find your perfect game. For me, the perfect game is music, right? See what I just did there? That 2000 IQ play? For me, the perfect game is music. I've already found it. This is just a hobby. I'm doing this for you guys. No.
Veronica wins again.
What's your perfect game, Lynn? Or is it sounds like maybe Fire Emblem is more your thing? The Canadian to US IQ? I don't know. It seems like lower IQ points go further in the US. I don't mean to be rude. Look at Eric. What is Eric doing?
Oh, cool it. Whoopee.
Fire with the asses. Do you really want to have a game that you play for the rest of your life, though? Do you really want to just play one game until forever?
Thank goodness.
He's doing good. You should see me dance. It's bad. All the situations where other people would have been learning to dance in life, I was playing on stage, so I can't, like so many other musicians, I can't dance a step.
What do we do now?
Weird flex, but okay. That's not a flex. It's just how it's saying I can't do something. No, it's like a total thing though. A lot of people think that like musicians should be good dancers because like they have good rhythm or whatever, but it doesn't translate whatsoever from performing music to dancing. There's no relationship whatsoever. They're two independent skills. I think like if you learn how to play music, there's some like overlap there that can help you develop better dancing, maybe, but there's no transferable skills there. So I guess we should use the magics now. I guess the game is smart enough that it'll use magic on itself for me. I don't know. I think there's like a reputation that, like culturally speaking, white people can't dance. Certainly I'm not able to show you otherwise. But I think that has more to do with just like suburban upbringing than like white people specifically. I think a lot of people I think a lot of like the social dances that like in North America like white people used to do disappeared and they weren't really replaced with anything, and so there's just like a void in the culture. Instead, like where dancing, like social dancing used to be. So it's just like gyrating back and forth at like a dark club and like nothing else. That's my sense of it. We're going back to Gallopolis. We'll take this dude on. It also is true though, like I never went to dance halls or I never went to the bars to go dancing or go clubbing or whatever. Because I was always just practicing or playing on the gig, right? Because it's like, why dance when you can play music? Come on. Everyone knows that playing music is cooler. Eric crushed him. Eric just crushed him. He's just gone. I finished in second. I definitely did not win the race. The game didn't seem to be too much. The game didn't seem to mind too much, though. The prince seemed just as happy to have me come second as first. It seems like you'd need to like intuitively get good at that horse race thing right away in order to actually win it. Sylvando, yeah. With his pumpkins, I think it's cheer. Ah, we're burning to death. It must be hard to beat him. I assume you can. It didn't seem like it was impossible. Right. Understood. Safe's coming. Good old safe's coming. Oh, I can use bang now. That's great. Bum, 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 bum. So you're one of those people who always starts games but never actually like gets to the end, never finishes them? Because there's some people who have another kind of problem where they have to 100% every single game, even if they hate it. Even if they're not enjoying themselves, they feel like they have to 100%. Cobra Strike. A Sly Strike. Yeah, we want that one. That's the one we want. Very tiny minority. I'm pretty good at finishing games. That being said, I'm still playing Bravely Default. I've been playing it on my 3DS, like maybe 30 minutes at a time for like 5 years. But I'm still playing it. I played a bit of it on the subway yesterday.
Faris, your prince, my son, our hero, has vanquished the Slayer of the Sands.
Ish, he had it done.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
The future of our kingdom is surely safe in the hands of one so gallant and chivalrous as he. Now come, heroic conqueror, address your people.
Beloved Gallopolitans, yes, I captured the beast, but I did not act alone.
There you go.
For it was your love,
Oh.
your adoration that gave me the strength I so needed. Yes! And it is that same love that will allow me to continue serving you until my dying day.
Uh-oh, this is bad. I did read your previous comment, but I think I maybe misread it or reacted in a non-human facial feature relatable way. My face maybe made the wrong
We
shapes.
have no need to be afraid. Prince Faris will protect us.
No, we won't.
Yes, yes! We have nothing to fear with the prince on our side! Well, my boy, your people await. Let them see firsthand the fearless desert knight you have become.
Come on, Faris, you can do this. Faris Mueller. The king is like, This is the sword is like.
Father, I cannot.
Padre.
Repeat after me now. A knight's word.
A knight's word. I am the knight.
A knight's word is his bond. His kingdom, his master.
Well, don't stop.
He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
It's his moment. He's rising to the
That's
occasion.
more like it. Now, my little Princey Pooh, do you want to be remembered as a miserable coward or a hero who died fighting to the end?
Neither? The monster's
wish
very.
to be remembered as a knight of Gallopolis.
The monster's very patient on the timing of the scene. I considered save scumming, but I had a tendency to never finish the games. I don't know, maybe it was worth a try or two. Yeah, you're in trouble. Yeah, use a fire spell or something. Yeah, you're gonna die. Yeah, this is bad. Sylvando is the true hero. He's our real Prince Charming. Although he has exactly 8 eyelashes. This is rapier wit.
Darling, you were wonderful. Amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it, huh?
Let's talk about the framing of that shot, this scene right now, in a second. We're gonna bring that up.
Wait, did you?
Cool.
I won't always be here to remind you what it means to be a knight, though. Better not go forgetting again, huh?
Wait! A friend!
Oh.
Where did...
Who, me? Don't be ridiculous, darling. I'm just a silly old jester.
Not that silly. Faris in Arabic means knight or horseman. It's a cool fact. That is a fun fact.
Yes, Father. It was he who rode my horse in the Sun National.
It's hard, but it
and
feels
he
good to come clean.
captured the Slayer of the Sands. Forgive me.
Faris, look at me. The burden that was placed upon you, it was more than any boy could be expected to bear. It is I who must apologize, not you. But rest assured that I have learned my lesson. I will not make the same mistake again. And it seems you have learned something too, despite your protestations. The bravery you showed was worthy of a true knight. Sir Hendrik will be happy to take one such as yourself under his wing, I am sure.
Oh, Sir Hendrik.
Your dream will come
He's
true
evil,
at last.
for those
I am
keeping
so
score at
pleased
home.
for you.
Henrik, Wasn't that the name of the guy who was chasing us?
Ah, but I am forgetting our guests. Father, these travelers came to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow. It is a royal treasure, of course. But surely you agree that they have done more than enough to deserve it.
Certainly, certainly. But my boy, I sold the rainbow to a traveling merchant.
No.
What?
The plot
What
twists.
would compel you to sell one of our most precious treasures?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Are you blind, boy? Did you not notice the grandeur with which we celebrated this year's Sand National?
He pawned
We made a
it.
sacrifice for your sake.
He pawned it.
Father, I...
That makes no sense. This whole family is managing the kingdom quite poorly.
Forgive me. All I can tell you is that the merchant to whom I sold the rainbow headed west towards Gondolia. This letter will grant you passage
There's
through
no
the
letter there.
checkpoint that leads there.
So that's again interesting. We're going to
Perhaps
compare
you
that
want to
as
know what
well.
became of the branch.
Squidder receives a Sultan's letter. So there's no letter there. Okay. Oh, we gotta wait. And we'll talk about it.
1,000 pardons. I did not know that the rainbow was no longer in the kingdom. Truly, I did not. It is scant consolation, I am sure. But please, take this. Its value cannot possibly compare, but it has been prized by generations of Gallopolitan knights.
Some
It
sort
allows
of.
one to provoke distant foes into combat,
Ooh.
and is an excellent way to gain battle experience.
It's like the opposite of
So
repel, I
I'm
guess.
told.
A crossbow. The crack shot crossbow. I guess you just sting him in the butt with the crossbow.
You have done our kingdom a great service.
Shiny
Should
jewel
you
on the
ever
sword.
need our assistance, you need only say the word. And as for me, I will be sorry to see you leave. But I am sure there will be other kindly travelers along soon enough. Yeah?
Alright, we're going to talk about those two scenes. So we've lost them for a second. But there was Sylvando hitting the prince on the nose, and then there was the king handing the letter. So I think the Sylvando touching the prince on the nose thing was really good. Because it wasn't a pre-rendered scene, it was using the character models. And usually those kinds of like close interactions of like player models in these games look really, really awkward, right? Because they have a set of animations that they've put together to make them look good on the screen when they're acting, like when they're swinging swords and jumping around and whatnot. But usually in these types of situations, you'll never see characters like actually touching or really getting that close to each other, because the animations and like the rigging for your characters, like action animations, look physically awkward around another person. Like we're used to the way that their body language works when they're close to each other, and game characters just don't do that, because the amount of work that would be required to make it happen is tremendous. It's just a lot of work, and it's an unnecessary detail, so they just don't do it. And so what was really well handled about that first scene is that the nose touch happens from the prince's perspective, so that it's implied, you know what's happening, and his head moves, so you see a reaction and it looks real, right? Whereas if they actually showed the character model's finger touch the prince's nose, it would have either taken a ton of work in order to make it happen, or it just looked really goofy. So by comparison, you have the king holding his hand out with a letter. They could have done the exact same thing. They could have used a reverse shot and shown the background here and the character's reaction to receiving the letter, but without actually showing the empty hand, without an art asset there. But they decided not to. My only guess is that there's a bit of a convention in these types of games to do that kind of stuff, like people holding the thing up above their head instead of like an actual 3D model. It's just like a 2D asset or whatever, right? So in Dragon Quest games, they like to play off of those conventions, like, you know, riff on the fact that the game has a lot of lineage and whatnot, like it's old timey. It goes all the way back when they couldn't even do that stuff, and so people are just holding out empty stump hands. But yeah, I think that's an interesting observation, especially because those two scenes were pretty much back to back. I want to go try to get the Spitfire thing happening. because there's a Spitfire quest where we had to kill a Spitfire at night. And I want to try that. Oh, I remember that guy. The guy who said he wanted to know where the crossbow kid was. So that's my current game plan. We're gonna turn this into nighttime, and then I want to go try to do that Spitfire quest because I think that's interesting. The wild side. Use the wild side on the Spitfire. I'm interested to see that. Also, I have a retraction to make from last stream. I kept on talking about Take a Walk on the Wild Side as being specifically a reference to the Lou Reed song. But I know that's a little unreasonable because the expression Take a Walk on the Wild Side did not originate with Lou Reed. So it's not correct to say that it's a Lou Reed quote. It's not important to make retractions on your live stream. I don't think anyone cares. But I care. It's for me. We're gonna sleep in an inn for the first time. Okay. You've been holding on to that one, huh? I went for a bike ride today. I went to the Don Valley to go shoot some footage for the next Rock video.
At last! I was beginning to think you had snuck out through the stage door.
Huh?
Hey!
You again? What do you want this time?
Hey, yeah! Ta-da! Oh, don't be coy, darling. I want to come with you, of course. You should never have told me about your heroic quest if you didn't want me to tag along.
What are you talking about? You can't just decide to come with us. This isn't a game.
Believe me, honey, I know it isn't. I've seen my fair share of fun and games on my travels. What kind of jester would I be if I hadn't? But I've seen tragedy too. People attacked by monsters, all kinds of awful things. You know, my dream has always been to build a wonderful theater. Somewhere I can put on performances that will make millions smile. But how can I do that if this dark one of yours is going to be out there making people's lives awful? What I'm trying to say, darlings, is that we all want the same thing. So you see, I have to come with you. Oh, don't all squeal at once now.
Sylvando is forcing himself upon us. Full body. Oh boy. Oh, he's so good. It's so good. That fringe though, the pom-poms.
This guy really doesn't take no for an answer, huh?
Guess I'm part of the gang now. Yay! So, tell me, what's our next move?
We're gonna go fight the Spitfire.
To get to Yggdrasil, we're going to need the Rainbow. And it seems that a traveling merchant has taken it to Gondolia.
Gondolia. But honey, that's a port town. He's probably hopped on a boat and set sail by now.
So extra.
That's true. Well, then we'll have to buy tickets for the ferry, and...
It's probably gonna be some sort of ferry
The
complication.
ferry? Please, darling. We don't have time to be riding the ferry with the little people.
Oh, class war.
What's your bright idea then?
No war but the class war.
I was thinking
Sylvando.
a ship of our own might be more
So bougie.
chic, no?
He's so bougie.
And luckily for you, I happen to have picked up a lovely little number in the end of season sales.
A lovely little number.
What? You've got your own boat? That's amazing. You're going up in my estimation by the minute.
It's gonna be crappy though. It's gonna have tons of holes in it. We're gonna fix it as part of the
willing to let us
quest.
use your ship, Mr. Sylvando?
I wonder what the ship's called.
But of course, sweetie. That's what friends are for.
Do we have any guesses on what the
Guess where
boat's
the old
named?
girl is docked, hmm? No? Why, Gondolia, of course! Lucky! So what are we waiting for? The ocean beckons, shipmate! Westward ho!
Oh boy. Dear Liam, your house is contaminated with rancid oranges. The entire area will be quarantined per government mandate. Please stand by as we clean the premises. Sincerely, the mayor from Earthbound. The mayor from Earthbound. There's a lot of mayors in Earthbound. How's it going, Hydras? Westford Ho is your nickname in college? That's funny. Sent on board, the merry band is now 5 members. Sadly, only 4 can take part in battle. I'm okay with this lineup. Yep, we're good. Thanks, Sylvando. Maybe next time. You've been learning to ride a bike? That's amazing. What kind of bike do you got? But yeah, the story was I was biking down to the Don Valley, which is a bike trail, river / nature area near me, and you know, biking pretty solitary, right? Just on your own, and you think about these things. I often think about the truth of what I'm saying, and whether or not I was honest or I don't know. I'm just like that. I'm always trying to polish. A horse hailer. So we don't even have to wait for these bells. How dare? How dare indeed. I don't know. Sylvando's cool. I like the party I've got. Fight me. Fight me IRL. Fight me AFK. Let's get into an AFK fist touch. Maybe I'll play this game with a boy harem once the old man joins. It's not a bad idea. I like the sisters. I think they're good. Shaky with your cutting remarks. I like this. I like this party dynamic. This is working for me. It's classic, right? I also both like Serena and Veronica as characters. I think they're interesting. What are you gonna keep the hero? Let's find out. There's only one way to find out. Lineup. One of these bazillion. No, yeah, you don't need them. I like Squiddo though. I like 11 or Lodo or whatever we're supposed to call him. I think they've managed to imbue this silent protagonist with tons of character, I think. Since I've started learning about cameras, all I can see when I look at the webcam that I'm on is just how blown out the exposure is. You named him Erdrea? That's a good call. Erdrea Loto, or whatever that is. Alright, let's go get one of these Spitfires. So it's not quite the same ring as Squiddo. Yeah. Splatoon is still close to my heart. I think Squiddo is not a bad name for a character in Dragon Quest also, right? It's not like Squiddo is cheapening the lore. Oh, that was Cactus. I don't know. Like, I guess most people have like their go-tos for video game character names, right? Like some things that they always use. When it's a female character, I always call them Dawn. There's a reason why I always name them Dawn as well. There's, in the town I'm from, the city of Halifax that I'm from, the capital of the province of Nova Scotia. In the town I'm from, there's a baritone saxophonist named Don Hatfield, who, at the time of naming a character in a video game, I had a bit of a musician's crush on. It's not quite a romantic thing. It's not quite a platonic thing. It's a, oh wow, she's so good at the baritone saxophone and I love her thing. And so I just started calling female characters Dawn after that. Also, Lynn asked why you're not playing Splatoon. You can say you are, but this is secret DLC. This is an expansion pack. You can't talk too much? Oh, okay, so you're practicing off stream kind of thing? Dawn is associated with dish soap and not with the thing that it's not associated with the time of day that's darkest before it. I think Dawn is a lovely name. Anyways, Don Hatfield, if you're out there, you're really good at the baritone saxophone, and I still to this day have a musician's crush on you because you're still good at it. Music is definitely it's a special kind of love, baby. Special kind of love. Bum 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 ba ding 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 dum ticka dum. Get a rune? I don't know. Love for your fellow humans' artistry. It's good. It's good. Life's good when the music's swinging, right? I finally finished the Octrock video today. It's posted. It's ready to go up on the first at noon Eastern time. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's nice. I'm waiting for it to be nighttime so I can go gank this Spritzfire according to the details of the quest. I want it to be night. I should have just said night. I said until dusk. I should have just said night. It's a clock thing, right? What? Unless it's going counterclockwise. What kind of bike you riding? Is this your first time learning how to ride a bike, West of the Sun? And how do you find learning how to ride a bike as an adult? And why don't you like Don Hatfield's baritone saxophone playing? Just renting bikes? Thank you for the care package. Anytime. I think I like gave you some like World of Tanks bullshit or something. Oh, I swore on stream. Oh no. I think I send you some like World of Tanks loot boxes or something stupid. Whatever the hell's happening in Twitch these days. Come on, be nighttime. I want to go finish this quest. I do need a stream swear jar. That's a fair point. What should I do with the stream swear jar money? How much do I put in every time I swear? That's good. Yeah. Riding a bike is one of those things that, like, once your brain gets it, like, you just get it and you don't lose it. Okay, does this count as night? The character didn't do the look up thing, but this looks like it's as night as it's probably gonna get. Whatever that was, $1. Okay, we can do $1. One Canadian dollar or one American dollar?
Let's go.
Think of the children. Yeah, I was thinking about that question you had before, Thunder and Lightning. That's funny. Where's the, Wild Side one? There's supposed to be one that's like, do the thing, because you're Eric and you're cool like that. So somebody else needs to... Ring of Rack and Ruin? It's not right. Did I just screw this all up entirely? I think I may have. Canadian? Maybe donate the money once collected, put it towards stream pizza. What does stream pizza mean? I will think of the children, Idris. That's all I'm ever doing.
Here, Veronica.
Oh, she said Veronica. That's lovely. Shouldn't Eric have like a power that's like... He goes crazy and uses like wolf mode or something? So I can eat and survive? I kind of have a thing where I don't think you should eat on stream. What do you think about that idea? That eating on cameras is maybe not the best thing you could do. I don't know what's happening here. I thought Eric was supposed to be able to go beast mode. Yeah, that's different though. That's a different thing. It's complicated. I don't have to explain myself to you. Maybe you can only do it at night. Maybe. And it's not actually at night. It looks like it's pretty at night though. Eric's about to lose his pep, right? Wild Side! Alright, let's do it. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Yeah, I know. Okay, I get you. Requires all 3 party members to be pepped up. Oh, there's a typo there. Everybody needs to be pepped up. Okay, we gotta get Eric working again. I don't think we have anything for that. I don't know when Eric's gonna lose his thing. This is infuriating. It wouldn't let me do it because Eric was stunned or whatever. How are we gonna make this work? How are we gonna get Eric all pepped up again? I mean, I saved this for now because it seemed like the ideal time. That's frustrating.
You do get in such scrapes. Thank you.
Do I even care about this quest? Like, how are we gonna get it? How are we gonna fix this? Nice. Yeah, learning how to ride a bike is great.
Another one bites the dust.
Oh, now you're all full of pep, Eric. Now that you're used to this. I wonder if there's a way to like make a guy get pepped up in the game. It's annoying. That's frustrating. I wonder what the deal is there. A sultry dance. Look at them go. Look at them go. At least I can zoom back now. That's something. But what I want to do is I want to finish this. I want to do this quest. I came all this way to do it. Too busy boogieing. Eric definitely has better dance moves than Squiddo does. Squiddo dances like I do.
Veronica wins again. I just keep getting better.
Good work, Veronica. You learned how to chew? So far you were just using your magic bullet? How did you learn how to chew? Like what method were you using, Hydrus? I know there's a few different schools of thought when it comes to chewing. Do you live in a city where it's possible to bike around a lot, Western Sun? I mean, Hydrus, you can answer this question too. Do you guys live in good biking cities? I've heard Ni no Kuni is a lot of fun. I don't know much about it, but I've only heard great things. So we have to... Hills and Angry Drivers. That sucks. Toronto's great for cycling. It's the only way I get anywhere. Oh, that's good. But they've got like tools and air pumps and that kind of stuff, so that you can fix a flat or tighten your wheel, need be. As they should. Protected bike lanes are good. Bikes are good for cities because they bring down the pollution, and bikes have a better like transportation density than cars do. You can get more people around on bikes than you can in cars. So like bikes not only are like better for the environment and are a good source of fitness, but they actually like make traffic better. So how are we going to get everybody kept up? Yeah, a lot of American cities are built
bites the dust.
with the assumption that everybody just drives everywhere. It's funny because like that system of building actually pushes things further away so that everything takes longer to get to, right? Because you need more lanes of traffic. And then in order to hold all the cars, and then you need like boulevards in between the lanes to separate the fast moving traffic from the slow moving traffic, and then you need parking spots for all the cars, and all of a sudden everything is just really far away from each other and you need a car to get to it, right? Critical spell. Whereas if you didn't even have the cars, everything could just be that much closer to each other. There's like a lot of like cities, a lot of urban areas, like by land use, they can be like up to like 40% road infrastructure. Yeah, exactly. Whereas bikes are way either easier to store and they require far less space to operate. And so when your city is built around bikes, it's easier to actually bike places because everything is actually physically closer. It's one of those funny issues where it's like usually business interests are opposed to stuff like putting in bike lanes and like cycle traffic and whatnot and all that kind of thing. But if you're in commerce, it's one of those things where like people are acting against their own self-interest, because with the greater transportation density that you bring in with cyclists, you bring in a greater density of like actual customers. Like areas that are primarily served by bikes bring in more consumers per hour than areas primarily served by cars, because when you're driving by car, there just isn't as much space for the people who buy stuff to go. Electric bike to help with the hills. You know what's another thing that helps with the hills?
Ha! Easy.
Ha! Easy. You say exercise? You say, no, the thing that helps with hills is getting good. The thing that helps with the thing that helps with hills is the fit band, or whatever it's called, fit ring, the Wii Fit balance. Mm-hmm. Okay, we need to get everybody hyped up again so that we can do the quest. I had what I thought were perfect conditions, and now look at us. We're groveling. If you just deal with the hills on your route for a few weeks, eventually you will not notice they're there. I promise. Wow, rude. The fit ring? What's it called?
Thank goodness.
like if you need an electric bike, and I'm not gonna judge you because it's way better to have an electric bike than no bike at all. And if you need it, you need it, right? I'm not your fitness trainer. I'm not your doctor. I'm not your rabbi. But if you don't really need the electric bike, you're better off just toughing it out for a few weeks and being a person who can ride a bike up a hill.
Let's do this.
You can join that exclusive club.
Let's keep at it.
You gotta do you. E-bikes are expensive as hell. Yeah, I believe you. I have not priced one out. Do you want to see my bike? I can show you my bike. We can have a Liam. You can have a bike pause. You can have a pause for me to grab a drink and show you. I can show you my bike.
Easy.
Easy, says Eric in the distance. $350-meter climb. That's not nothing. I wonder what the elevation gain is between where I am and my work. I'm curious. Let's look it up.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence. Let's heat things up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Well, my team gets themselves pepped up.
Soon have that patched up.
Thanks.
Yeah, so I have a 125-meter elevation gain between where I am and work. So, not much. I think a social eating category exists on Twitch. Yeah, I think it does too. You know, and if a tiny tortoiseshell, if people are into that, then you know it's not the end of the world. I just know personally that watching people eat on camera is like a no-go. And I know that there's other people out there like me. I know they're out there. But I don't know of anybody who has to watch somebody eat on stream. We gotta make sure that Eric doesn't blow his pep power. So we gotta follow orders. I wonder if there's like a memory menu option where it just like remembers the last place you put your cursor in your menu, so it goes right back to it.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence.
Yeah, 120 meters is like, it's a hill, but it depends on how long your ride is, right? How the hill is spaced out along the ride. Because I don't know, if you're riding for 30, 45 minutes, it's like you wouldn't even notice that there was a hill. But if 120 meter elevation gain is in one stretch, what's one hill? That's a big climb. Yeah, so like 125 meters across that. If it's more or less even across the ride, like you'll not even notice. Eric, the destroyer of worlds. the biggest thing that matters when you're talking about like the difficulty of hill climbing is the grade, right? Like what's the degree angle of the hill? Because if you're talking like a 2 or 3 degree grade or whatever, it's essentially the same as just biking straight at that point, right? You have enough momentum just from like moving at all that you won't even feel the hill and the handlebars, right? It's when you start getting up around like a 10% or higher grade that you really notice it. I'm worried that everyone's not going to be pepped up when I need them to be.
Oh no!
Okay, well Eric's still going. Oh, looks like he's gonna lose it again. This is hard to do because I can't really control when they're pepped up. Serena's dying. Oh, she can use mid-heal now. Good for her.
We'll soon have that patched up.
At any rate, regardless of how steep the hill is, you can do it. You have the power. You are capable. If you can hold yourself up on your own 2 legs and walk around, your legs are strong enough to bring you up a hill. You can do it. Okay, well Eric's not pepped anymore. I don't know how to do this. Maybe we're gonna have to come back later. Because I honestly don't know how to make it work. It just seems totally random. That's it, baby. Yeah. That's show business, baby. You need to get pepped up in order to access your wild side.
Bites the dust.
Okay. Yeah. You just need your wild side for hill riding. You just need to go sicko mode. You just got to smash that beast mode button. Not that joke again. I'm not saying the same joke. I'm just saying that's show business, baby, because that's my new catchphrase. Alright, so I think we're gonna give up on this quest. I was gonna try to take advantage of it because I thought that the party was like in the right state. But I guess as you say, maybe if I ever get them all lined up again, I can just zoom here and take advantage of it that way. Oh, I didn't know you were there. I'm sorry. I was trying to bring up the menu. We'll try it.
Night, night.
Okay, it didn't work.
Let's do this.
Yeah, having the right bike goes a long way too. I think a lot of people when they first start riding, they get bikes that they think look like they're comfortable. And somehow that's gonna make their life cycling easier. If only they had a bike that it felt like sitting in a lounge chair to ride, then somehow that's gonna get them cycling a lot. Yeah, hybrid is a great choice because you have like an upright posture when you're on the bike, which is good for most people who are not necessarily used to riding because it's easier to balance that way because your ears are right above your hips, you know, for your ear balance fluid stuff. And it also means that you get like a view of the road because your head is higher, so you have a better vantage point, which makes a lot of like newer riders more comfortable. They feel a little more alert. Trying to make this lamp post. Typically they'll have wider tires, which will give you a slightly softer ride than like skinny road bike tires will give you. Ooh, didn't you want that? I'm trying to line them up so they're pretty much the same, and I'm gonna do this. I think that's pretty good. What does this say? Pretty well. Maybe we can do this lightning bash. Half strength. Yeah, I like that. Appraise. Alright, we're done. Finish. And because the tires are also bigger, you can fill the tubes up more, so the tires keep their tire pressure better than like a road bike tire, which you have to pump up more often, which a lot of people, when they're new to cycling, it seems like having to pump their tires is like a huge commitment of an entire minute of their day. But, you know, all those things are barriers to getting involved and getting in it, right? So a lot of times what people will do when they're trying to like learn to cycle for the first time or whatever, is they'll get like a big, clunky, slow bike that they think will be more comfortable to ride. But really what ends up happening is the bike is just so heavy to move around that riding it anywhere is just painful. Oh, come on. That looks like it's just perfect. And as a result, they don't take to like cycling. It's the friendliest cult. It's so good for you. It's so good for you. The other thing about cycling is it's good to have that like time to just be by yourself and work on your body and think, because you think about all sorts of Lou Reed reference retractions you want to make on your next live stream, and that's a real valuable benefit to your life and your well-being, right? Think about that. Frizzle retardant blouse. Enchantress's gloves. Let's do that, because What's Her Face doesn't have any accessories. So close. I love how we're forging gloves with that hammer. Ooh, a little too far. Cool, we're done. You think you missed the recipes? Probably. I think I probably did too. You really gotta dig around to find them all. Success. Mission complete. Tricky turban. I think we need more.
Complete.
I think we need more equipment for the girls right now than we do for the boys. So close. So close. Nice. That was a very lucky crit. Alright, well, I think we're done. What does it say? Turned out really well. Yeah, biking's the best. It's so good. It's good for you. It's a handy way to help fight back that climate change issue. Is your bike a hybrid? No, I have a road bike. I can show you here. I'll show you my bike. I'll grab a drink. I'm gonna do that anyways while I'm up. Grab a drink. Grab a bike. There we go. Yeah. When you ride a bike like this, you're in a much forward-facing posture. See how I drew that one? Do you just bike onto the stream? Yes, I did. It's a swanky bike. Like the blue and orange, thank you. It's about the extent I know about bikes. It's the swanky blue and orange. Yeah, so it's a road bike. So you're much farther forward when you're riding it. It also has like a more forward-facing like geometry to the frame. So the benefits of that are that you have a better ratio of like energy in to forward momentum. The downsides of it is that they're less stable, so you have to have better balance when you're on them, and it's a bumpier ride. Like you feel the road a lot more, which is fine. It just takes a little bit of getting used to, and I would say it's a pretty reasonable barrier for someone who's not ridden a bike much. It's not a great place to start, right? Falling over on uphills? Yeah, exactly. So part of that is those cruisers are just, they're big, right? They're just big and heavy. And you just lose momentum because everywhere you want to go, you have to carry that bike with you. Which is just, you're working harder. Every pound that you put on that bike is something you have to bring up the hill with you, right? Oh, cool. Concrete earrings. We're gonna give some concrete earrings to Eric, I think. Fishnet stockings? Sure. Why not? Guru gold bracer. Oh, cool. What's this? That is amazing. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to her. That's amazing. Oh, whatever. She can get the earrings. I don't care. Ooh, look at that. Edgy Eric. I'm going to pass on that as well. What do we got here? The Fugitive. Oh, I guess you can always go back to the hood thing. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Heroes old. That's cool. I dig that. What else did we make? I forget now. Guess my brain is going on me. Maybe I haven't been paying the best attention tonight. It's totally possible. Thought I made something else. Too cute. Yeah, so those cruisers are the types of bikes that people usually get when they're first learning how to ride. But honestly, I think they're a trap. They're more of a detriment. You're better, like a hybrid is a really great choice because you can also like, hybrid bikes are good for like recreational biking too. You can take them on trails because they usually have larger, knobblier tires that will give you good grip on like a dirt path or like a gravel road. Whereas like a road bike, it's not a good choice. Oh, he can use a whip. That changes things. Sylvando with a whip. That we might have to see in action. We're getting quite rich, eh? We got a bit of money. Yeah, he seems better at it. And also, like, I'm more interested in Veronica's magic than her... oh, that's what I made. This lamppost and the staff. Right. There you go. Magic might, magic mending. Cool. Cool. Sweet. Sweet. Alright. This is making more sense now. You're trying to identify this random spider. You have a spider in your room and you're trying to figure out its taxonomy. Oh, cool. And you're just so excited to get to use it. I get that. I always end up with so many items because for whatever reason I get like sentimental about certain items and decide to hold on to them. Oh, I guess neither of these people can put on the Oh, there we go. Cool. Sounds good. Cool. No, trying to see. Yeah, exactly. He's like, I got a book for this. Yeah, especially when it's like the character's like first item from the game. Exactly, you get it. This guy gets it. This guy knows what it's like. But no, it's the wooden sword from the first chapter of the game. I can't get rid of that. It's a sentimental value. And then you realize, like, later in the game, you can just buy 1,000,000 of them. And you know, but, like, I know better. Like, it's the one. It's the sword. I know which one it is. I can point it out. I can point it out of 1,000,000. Okay, so we've seen but a small amount of this world yet. Thanks. You gotta, like, you look at my inventory and you just know it's true, right? Like, I've got Gemma's Charm equipped even though it doesn't do anything for me. It's pep time? Nah, the hell with that quest. We're not doing it. As soon as everybody's pepped, we'll zoom back and try it again. But for now, I don't care. We're gonna move on. You got a quest for me? Greetings, traveler. My name is Hakim. Please pardon my impertinence, but I assume you're making the journey to Gondolia? If so, I have a favor I'd like to ask you. Oh, we have to... What do you think the name of the ship is, West of the Sun? What do you think Sylvando's vessel is? Her name is Akia. She works in the bakery in the city. She seems to be very busy of late. I will come for a visit. The boozy sailor? I think it could be something like the Proud Prancer. Something with a little pep to it. Hakim's letter. Kia works in the bakery in the northwestern part of Gondolia. A lovely letter. Alright, we can do it. I think we can deliver the mail. We got Sultan's letter. That was the name of the gay bar my dwarven drag queen bar in the D&D was trying to get people to invest in. Just trying to pitch them on a startup. The Prancer, the graceful Prancer. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. What's up? What's going on over here? What's this world about? Where I'm not looking, I'm just sort of blustering. Okay, we got some trees, we got a nice beach. This is a nice little sandbar, I guess. This probably goes away when the tide comes in. We got a bunch of crab lords. Sort of like the Bay of Fundy, if you've ever been there. Kind of looks like that. We got a shiny blue thing, we need those. But not, we can't pick up the seashell though. Pipa. Zagadabee. Snake time. Ooh, a knight. Solid choice.
Okay.
Bum brim 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 bum bum. Okay. What is the name of it? A restless armor. Cool. Good work, everybody. Yeah, that hurt.
Oh, cool it.
Get it? Cool it? Because it's a ice spell. It's got good physical defense. Give you that much. I like that your dwarven drag queen had an entrepreneurial spirit. It's a nice touch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Sylvando's getting experience points. Whatever. Not interested. It's a fun little rock ledge. I love that. Oh, games. Oh, in games it could be sassy. Yeah, you wanna leave your mark on the world. Bum 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 beat 'em. You're not just passing through. You wanna make sure that when you leave, everybody knows your name. Okay. Okay, I see what's happening here. Things are looking a little better. Wow, remember that time Veronica murdered everybody in the entire world? Crabber-dabber-doo. I hope I can dress up the main character as a turtle with a pumpkin head. That would be good. I played the entire game as a turtle with a pumpkin head. Hey, in Dragon Quest Builders 2. I think people didn't think I would commit to it. Cool, we can do that. We can proceed to the cave. Ooh, treasure box. Figure out how to get over there. Oh, someone's sparkly, so we can probably ride it if we murder it. You, get over here. I want your bee friend. At midnight or night. Get it? Because it's... Alright, defense is not that great.
Night.
Hit point pool is nothing to brag about. You can now ride the Midnight Hornet's Hornet. Nice. We're cruising. Seed of skill. Can't continue this way with mounted. It's interesting. It's one way to handle it. These little moments really add so much to the game. Like that you're just allowed to fly around on a cool bee, hornet dude, and just like, you know, why not? Why wouldn't that be part of the game? When you jump, you don't jump very high. That's for sure. You know, there's like fantasy RPGs out there where you don't get to ride around on a hornet. You know what I mean? They had the choice to be another one of those games where like you can't do cool things, even though you live in a world of magic. And they decided to instead make a game where you get to fly around on a hornet. You can't throw up the waterfalls. Hard as bricks. Alright, well, we don't want to make the hornet uncomfortable, so we'll leave it here. See you, buddy. It was nice knowing you. There's a tockle. A yellow tockle. Time waits for no man, but we have a plan. It may require a caravan. Tickety-tickety-tock. Why, if it isn't the luminary? I was just indulging a spot of singing. It helps lift the spirits, don't you know? Allow me to pass on the past word I found. Cool. See you there, buddy. We're not going to worry about those quite yet. I think I might go do all of those quests in one go rather than not. I love that all the cows are meteorologists. I wonder how I get over there then. Oh, there seems to be a bridge attached. We got some sort of walkway here. Have you ever played the Heroes of Might and Magic games, West of the Sun? Oh, those hands. I recognize those hands. Muddy hand. Splatty punk. Critical spell. Everyone dies. You've always wanted to? That's cool. The reason why I bring it up is because this location reminds me of a setting in those games. But if you don't know what it is, then you don't know what it is.
Ha! Easy.
Told you I was tough.
9 points. Decelerate. Oops, I want to try to use it. Kind of looks like an area in... Oh, that's where it is. In the game's called, like the Troglodyte lair. There's a little Troglodyte treehouse. Fun little art asset. Looks like Spider-Man's in a tiger. Hmm, 10 NP doesn't seem that great. We'll wait for this. Ice and wind resistance. Got the tiger. Yeah, what is going on with this aware tiger? What a weird game. Come on, Eric, get pepped up. You know you wanna. She's got so many spells now. I don't understand the difference between the elements of the attacks. Currently, I can't really tell the difference between a fire attack and an ice attack and a earth attack. My guess is that all the enemies have been fighting in the game so far just have like flat resistances or whatever. So there's no like meaningful interaction between the elements. Yeah, I think it's all there, but they just kind of are doing their best to not be opaque. Yeah, I took your meaning. I think they're all there. Just the game designers have intentionally sort of made them not your problem. They've not put them front and center, so you're not just like buried in stats. Which might be the right choice.
Okay.
The people who want to know about them will strike them out. Whereas the casual player or whoever might want to describe them as just won't be bothered by it. Yeah. In that way, Octopath Traveler is a little more old school. That's enough. We'll take it.
Ha! Easy.
Is 8 enough? Looking for the dragon one. Metal/12. Oh, it seems like their cost goes up over time when I choose more things. Oh, it's the sound of the heater. There was a clicking going on. I didn't know it was from. But they turned the heat on in my apartment building. So the radiator is making clicking noises at me. I'm gonna have my windows open for a few more months though, because I prefer the cold at night over the heat. There's nothing worse than being too warm at night when you're trying to go to sleep. It's not like it's December, right? Still September for a few more days. Maybe we can take it easy on the heat. But I guess like there's old people and stuff. I heart iron armor. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. So like when your wizard characters, your mage or whatever, don't have enough mana to make an attack, if you hit the attack command, like it could still feel like you're doing something productive, even if it's not like dishing out the heaviest damage in the world. I agree with there. It's a small thing, but it's a nice touch. It's more of like a quality of life thing than anything else. Although the game's allowance of healing and other recovery items is pretty liberal. I think I've only had to use one of the MP recover items once, like the files. So I'm not exactly hurting for mana, but it is a nice touch. So far, the combat in this game I feel like has been pretty easy. Do you remember if there was like a difficulty setting that you like set up when you started playing the game? Is that a thing? Bronze medalist. I wonder how many mini medals are in the game. If 10 gets me bronze medalist, what would gold be? Coding quests. Yeah, my plan is to do a second playthrough where I'm in 2D mode and I'm going to throw some of those Draconian quest things on. I'm sure a lot of those, I just sort of poked through them to begin with. A few of them looked really, really scary. Oh, Eric. Eric does love to boogie down. Eric, you don't need to pretend that you had a spell put on you in order to show us your dance moves. You can just dance. Let's see if this is enough. Nice. Hopefully everyone will stay pepped for long enough for me to actually make use of this dumb thing.
What the heck am I doing?
We're asking the same things, Eric. Oh, it looks like Veronica's losing hers.
Veronica wins again.
I don't know. Every boy of a certain age wanted to be Michael Jackson. Maybe Eric was a boy of a certain age. Okay, cool, we did it. That one went far south, eh? Now no one wants to be Michael Jackson. It's funny how those things change, eh? How the former king of pop is so culturally toxic now. That, like, you have to like Michael Jackson's music in a weird, like, vacuum of disbelief. Good music, though. Okay, it's interesting. Nice! Veronica's no longer pepped, though. I wish I understood how the pep thing worked better, so I could make use of it. Get more grass seed? Yeah. It's not a bad choice. So instinctively I go to the area other than where we're supposed to go. Because that's just me. Whatever the case is, we have to hold off advancing the plot as long as possible.
Let's do this.
Okay, this is frustrating. There it is. We gotta get out of here. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Yeah, you're still behind me? Yeah, I usually take my time with this kind of stuff. Yeah, so I literally have one turn. I'm gonna reread the quest description just to be sure. You've been asked to use a wild side pet power to defeat this fire. Hopefully I don't need to use it to kill him. And I can just use it at any time in the fight, because otherwise that would be ridiculous. Unless Eric is like so strong right now that it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this, baby. Okay, didn't use the attack that stuns people. Alright. If this doesn't satisfy the quest, then this quest is stupid. And we just have to come back in 20 levels when we can one-shot him. Eric. Yeah, Wildside doesn't even deal damage, so that should do it, I think. Hooray! We're trying everything. We're gonna make Eric's next hit huge. Alright, Eric. Go crazy. That was pretty good. Eric, wow. Jeez, okay? Take it easy. Poor thing. I almost feel kind of bad for it. But not that bad for it. We spent a lot of time trying to get this to work.
Veronica wins again.
Veronica, you didn't do anything. You unleashed the wild side and slew a Spitfire. You should go and tell the painter in front of the notice board in northern Gallopolis. Alright, we can do that. I'm into it. Well, that was a bit of a hassle, but we did it. Just need to be opportunistic, I guess. Keep it in the back of my mind. Get back to it at a later date. Who knows if this quest will even be worth having done, but it's done now. I wonder, is there like an archer type character? It feels like we're missing like a ranger. We're missing like a martial artist. We did it. I saw it all, every single moment, even from this distance. I can sense the glorious intensity of the battle. And do you know, inspiration for a title of a masterpiece was already struck. It'll be called A Walk on the Wild Side. But not necessarily a Lou Reed reference. But now it is not the time to be thinking of titles. I must devote all my energies to completing the work itself. Before I forget, I must give you something to thank you for your assistance. Please. For refinery. Fur hoods and fur ponchos. 1,000 thank yous, young man. Eric can use boomerangs. I want the dual-wielding knife boy though. That's the move. That's where we're headed. So this is a crossbow guy. You must be him, the one I've been looking for. You must be the crossbow kid. I am Bo. Knows me as the crossbow crackshot. Is anything I love, it's crossbows. Allow me to teach you use your new crossbow. It's simple, really. Just take aim at any monster you fancy fighting and let loose a bolt. Oh, that's it? Okay, well, it's a little bit of tutorial. I forget what this quest was. Oh yeah. Well, let's go fight a cactus ball or two. And if the game cooperates, we'll do that. And if not, we'll just move on. We'll go fight the group of 3 that appears over by that archway on the right. And if there's what we need is there, great. If not, we'll move on. Well, congratulations on getting a bike and taking interest in being a cyclist. It's cool. It's good stuff. Make sure to wear your helmet. You don't want to get your skull flattened. It's not worth it. Yes, helmets suck, but it's way better than dying. They work. I think the enemy that we were looking for is not in this mob. Well, we definitely built up some experience points coming all this way, trying to do these quests. They're fleeing now. They fear my power.
Wonderful.
They knew I was coming. Yeah, I wonder what all the stats do. Like, broadly speaking, I know what charm is, but like, what does it mean for my day? What does it mean for my weekend?
Let's keep at it.
I'll be happy when Eric can one-shot these types of enemies. Veronica's pretty good though. Serena's got 9. Rin's accelerator. Let's see if we can do any of these. The screen is so quiet. The screen is so quiet. We'll hold on to it. Sylvando can have as many points as he wants. I don't care how many points Sylvando has. Because we're not using them. We're sticking with this merry band. I might try out different things later. Your heartless monster. You're a monsterless heart. I might try out different party compositions later, but for now, I'm sticking with what I know. There's enough going on in this game that I don't need to worry about learning how another character works.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness, indeed, Serena. She gets it. She gets it. We can talk to Sylvando if you want. Sylvando, are you there?
How wonderful!
There, we talked to him. Are you happy? Okay. Back on the road. You can play with Sylvando from... Oh, the ones that they try to look like a normal cactus ball? That's interesting. Maybe I can use that information to quickly get one. No, that's not what I wanted. Stop shooting it. I'll check these couple over here, and then if I don't get anything, we'll move on. Are you bad guy? What about you? Alright, well, that's fine. I'm sure we'll have another opportunity sometime in the future. Ring a ring a ding dong dandy. Dingle dangle dingle. Oh, there's armored knights out at night now. Knights at night. Further Dragon Quest puns. Look at all that wind. No, I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen one. I remember the pickles. The cruel cumbers. When they die and their spear falls into their chest like they're oh, we went the wrong way. Like they're cocktail pickle. Very silly. I went the total wrong way. I'm a dingus. Turns out. That guy ran right into me. I guess they always talk about how the enemies are stronger at night in the game. Doesn't seem to have held me back though. I don't seem that strong. Bum, ba-dum, bum. I guess the horse can't go up there, right? It's no Skyrim horse. Your all-terrain ruminant. The Switch version. Because it's baby game for babies. They introduced baby mode. Where if you walk over top of the enemies, you still get experience points. It's funny. It seems like every Dragon Quest game that comes out, every time they re-release it, they always make it easier. Oh no, it's a muddy hand. That rain has arrived. So many hands. I wonder if fire spells are affected by the rain. That guy doesn't care. He's not worried about me at all. Let's try to get a sense. Veronica just got. She didn't like that a little. Not at all. I wonder if ice moves are boosted in the rain. Looks like maybe. 51 was a big hit. Hard to say though. Some ba-da-dum, bum bum bum. Alright. Let's face the music. Let's advance the plot. Gondolia. Entrance tunnel. Are these underground people? Laguna di Gondolia. Gondolia. Is this gonna be like Venice or something? Is that the vibe? Sounds good. Sounds good. You're gonna have to do your Dragon Quest homework. Gondolia, so it is kind of like Venice. And there's sailors also, who are very buff. You too, sir. Enjoy. I hope you have a great night. What's poppin', Jimbo? Just got to Gondolia.
Beautiful place. It feels as though the whole town is bobbing up and down on the waves.
So this is Gondolia, huh? I heard there were some big scores to be had here. Rich merchants from all over the world, ships full of treasure, you name it.
And this is where you're keeping your ship, Sylvando. The ship that you own. Don't tell me you're some kind of millionaire.
Gonna be a dinghy.
Oh, come now, Ronnie, darling. You know it's not polite to pry. All right. The docks are in the southwest of the town. Last one there's a rotten egg.
Sylvando. Don't tease me like that. Oh, this is a sinister boy. Who's not very charismatic. Alrighty. So, I know you just got here, Marks, but I think I'm going to be ending my stream very shortly. Rather than push the plot very much further, at a time where I'm already pretty tired and been at it for a while. Thanks for your understanding. You know I love your company. You know I'm glad you're here. So sometimes that's how the timing for these things work out. So we're gonna go find a place to save, and then end it for the night. Well, you still got me though. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good day and a good weekend and everything. It's also the daytime now, so think about that. You're good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I've been verily enjoying Dragon Quest XI. It's been a ton of fun so far. Beautiful game, interesting characters, fun worlds, lots of laughs. Beautiful interiors. A good book selection. Filigree for fun and for profit. Make gold platters, gold chains, and gold bracers. There you go. We can start up a jewelry store. Party's now roughly level 17. That's fun. You should remake the chapel. You're talking in Dragon Quest Builders 2? Yeah, that sounds like a fun project. I think you'd do a great job of that. Probably wouldn't even take that long either to make the chapel. Also 2D mode? Yeah, 2D mode's the thing. I'm playing through the game right now in 3D mode, but I'll give you a peek here before I go. Let's do this. Close your eyes, everybody. Okay. So you sort of have to start a new file, which makes sense. I think it'd be really hard to advance your save file in parallel. And like literally pick you up in the exact same square. So TD mode looks like this. This is now the church. Yeah, exactly, Joker. Yeah, he's DLC. So this is what my party looks like in 2D mode. We'll walk back to the opening of the village. Pretty cool, eh? Pretty neat. So this is the Sand Kingdom we were in before. This is the overworld. This is one of the items sitting on the overworld, and then there's random encounters instead of mobs running around, right? The old 2D sprites. Yeah, it looks sweet. The backgrounds and this is very cool. So you can play the entire game in 2D mode, which I will at some point.